Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, I've closed out all my other yield max positions. I want to maintain my capital and figure out what I'm doing, what my next move will be. So right now, my core positions are my round tail funds, the QDTE and the XDTE. This is a screenshot of today's gains or loss, being Friday, November 8th. What happened during that day, you can see up 20 bucks in each fund respectively. I have a small $10 balance of BOO. I'm kind of just tracking. And then with this screenshot, you can see the current value of each of my positions. Again, QDTE, I now have 284 shares at a little bit over $12,000. And the XDTE, I have 154 shares of $8,300. If you take a peek up here, my buying power, I'm not in any margin. I'm like $5 above. So I have $5 cash. And you can see my buying power is $22,500. So I'm just going to think about what my next move is going to be as far as maybe buying some more yield max funds for momentum play, not necessarily to buy and hold or even to collect a dividend. The market's been up this past week. Eventually it's got to go down. So there's a few inverse funds that I'm keeping my eye on. And with this screenshot, this is the total gain or loss of each position since I've held them. And you can see they are up. QDT's up $435 for me. XDT about 250 bucks. And if we switch this to gain or loss, total gain or loss percentage-wise, I wanted to be these round tail funds between 2 and 3% total gain or loss with them paying the dividends. They're above 3% right now because of that great week that we had last week. So hopefully this trend will continue for time being. Give me some buffer in these round tail funds as they pay out their dividends. A little closer look at the two round tail funds, the QDTE, you can see my average cost is $42.13. It's all about when you get into these funds. Again, 284 shares owned, Friday up 8 cents, closing at $43.66. And you can see on Friday, I went ahead and since I liquidated my yield max positions, I just threw 30 more shares in there. And then the XDTE, again, about 155 shares up to 250 bucks. Up 18 cents on Friday, finished at 53.57, and then again increased this fund by 24 shares just to build up these funds. These are my core positions that I plan to hold and just keep on stacking the shares up, and hopefully it will be green as we go along. And going back to this screenshot, the total dollar value for each position, if we add these dollar values up, and then we add this credit of $5.66, we're going to get $20,711. So that means if I have to liquidate my round tail positions, that small position in BOO, and add this $5 to it, we would get $20,716. Now on Friday, my account only went up about 50 bucks, but it's better than being down. You take a look at this graph. I am a new investor, started at April 15th, you can see right there. And I've slowly built up my overall cash account. I did take out a personal loan of $6,500, which I've already paid back in about 4 months. And I opened up a line of credit, put back the initial amount of about $4,900, the amount I used to pay off the personal loan. And so again, I'm kind of just waiting, strategizing on what my next yield max or whatever my next move will be, either buying stocks, trying to rip some money off the top with using a core number. But right now I want to increase and maintain my capital. So those round tail funds will be my core funds because they're the only ones that's proven that can stay green as far as paying dividends and going up or at least staying flat. And then finally, with these last screenshots, these are the last 3 Fridays. So 2 weeks ago, October 25th, there's my cash balance, the 19.8. Last week, Halloween, still about 19.8. And then with the good week of this past week, this was November 8th. You can see I'm at my current value of $20,716. And during this period of 2 weeks, I've added about $100 of my own money. The rest have been dividends or profit ripping or the market that have increased this balance from this 19.8 to about 20,700. So in the past 2 weeks, about a $900 gain with $100 being my own money that I put into this Fidelity account. Folks, thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.